Ah, you're back. Welcome to another week of Pastor's Mailbag. This week we've got a question in an email from Jake from State Farm. Jake asks, is it ever proper for a Christian to celebrate Halloween? Great question, Jake. I think we have to look at this through the eyes of the Apostle Paul, who in Corinth had an interesting question about eating meat, all of which had been sacrificed to the Greek demons. And he said, if somebody sticks a porterhouse down in front of you, eat it with relish, enjoy it. But the one exception is, if they get up and say, you know, this was offered to demons. When they do that, you have to excuse yourself and say, I'm sorry, I'm a Christian, I can't indulge. When it comes to Halloween, I think it's more of a national holiday now than anything else. I think it's fine for a Christian to celebrate it, but I do think it's up to the family boundaries. And what do I mean by that? Well, some families will allow certain things and some won't. I certainly don't think it's a sin to celebrate Halloween. Although I think as a Christian, really the only thing worth celebrating is the person and work of our Lord Jesus Christ. But participating, using your imagination, passing out candy, being generous, meeting the neighbors, a grand tradition, and I say embrace it. Now here's a couple of opportunities that you do not want to indulge in, and that is if the neighbors come over in black hooded cloak and they say, hey Kirkwood, let's go to Bussy Woods tonight and offer a newborn to the god Moloch or Baal. I think I'm sitting that one out. Another occasion would be if your 18-year-old daughter comes home and she's got the trampy nurse outfit and she wants to go to a frat party with Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian. Yeah, not going to happen. But if you're talking about your little girl dressing up as Cinderella and going to get some candy around the neighborhood and greeting the neighbors, I think it's a grand idea. Now, if you want to put a Christian twist on it, get some gospel tracts and drop them in the kids' bags, because this is the one day a year that you know all the neighbors are going to come by. So don't turn off your lights and go retreat somewhere and hide and think you're holier than thou. Get some gospel tracts, be generous, try and make it Reese's and Kit Kat, because anything less than that, you're going to get egged. But I hope that answers your question, Jake from State Farm. Grace and peace to you from the parson.